Day one of the 2013 NEC Indoor Championships is in the books. 8 individuals walked out of this arena today as newly minted NEC champions. 6 of them were in the field and 2 on the track. First, on the track, on the men's side, Central Connecticut's head coach Eric Blake is a distance extraordinaire. The Blue Devils are developing into a power on the cross-country course, so it's only fitting that the champion of the men's 3K wears blue. That's junior Craig Hunt taking home gold in the men's 3K. On the women's side, it was Sacred Heart's Brianna Castro Giovanni taking the gold medal. We'll have 2 more long-distance races tomorrow, the men's and women's 5K. Now out in the field, well, it was FDU senior Dwania Freeland who got things started with the women's weight throw. Freeland exceeded her seasonal best on 3 separate throws this morning, and she took home gold with a PR of over 59 feet. What a job by FDU's Freeland. Later on in the day, the men went into the throwing cage in the shot circle, and the top seed, Errol Jeffrey of Monmouth, took home the gold. Congratulations to Errol and to Dwania for winning gold. 2 Garden State throwers taking it home here in Maryland. Now, on to the jumps. First, in the men's pole vault. It was a 1-2 freshman finish as 2 rookies topped the field. Wagner's Skylar Johnson took second, and the NEC pole vault champion from St. Francis U, Ryan Steinbugel. Now to the women's high jump, which was the first jumping event to go final today. It was Central Connecticut's Ronee Saunders taking home the gold. Saunders, who jumped 5'10" earlier this season, won the competition at 5'7", but needed a jump off to do so. Now over to the horizontal jumps. Today it was the men and women long jumping here in Landover. On the men's side, it was LIU Brooklyn's Brian Richards, the top seed in the event, who took home the gold. Richards had a bound of 23 feet 9 inches to pick up 10 crucial team points for the Blackbirds, who are expected to vie for the team title. On the women's side, what a competition it was. It doesn't get much closer than it did today in the women's long jump, where 1 centimeter made the difference. Top-seeded St. Francis Brooklyn's Dominique Burris bound 5.69 meters, but had to settle for silver, as Monmouth's Mariah Toussaint went 5.70 meters to take home the gold. As far as the team races go, well, defending champion Monmouth is on top again on both the men's and the women's side. On the men's side, the Hawks have 37.5 points, followed by Mount St. Mary's in second with 28.5. Central Connecticut has 15 and LIU Brooklyn only has 10, but beware, those 2 teams could shoot up the standings on Sunday, especially with the sprints. LIU Brooklyn has 5 finalists in the 60-meter dash and another 4 in the 200. As far as Central Connecticut goes, Aaron Radden is the 200-meter defending champion, and he'll be looking to score some big points for the Blue Devils come Sunday's final. In the women's team standings, it's Monmouth with 42.5 points topping the field. Sacred Heart and LIU Brooklyn deadlocked in second with 20 points apiece. Again, LIU Brooklyn very strong in tomorrow's sprint finals, so look for them to try to pick up points on Monmouth there. Sacred Heart, as always, they'll be in the mix too. So make sure you join us again tomorrow on NECFrontRow.com for more coverage of the 2013 NEC Indoor Track and Field Championships. From Landover, Maryland, I'm Ralph Ventre with the NEC.